Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Amacid and today we are turning in 30 sets of Arrogance of the Vaal along with 2 sets of Costly Curio just for kickers. Now I'd like to thank Raccoon for providing the cards for today's gamble. This is one I've been meaning to do for a long time, but honestly getting these cards is just kind of a pain. It's 8 cards for 1 set, so that's quite a bit. So I was hoping to get this one done for a while, so thank you to Raccoon for providing the cards. This will be a fun one. Now in terms of investment, each of these cards was 3C, so 24 chaos for a full set times 30 sets. So that's going to be just under 5x at the current rate of 148 chaos per 1x. Then you add in these guys, these were 5C each, so that's going to be another 60C. We'll call it 5x, give or take, in terms of the full value for all these cards. Now, in terms of things we can hit, obviously there's endless options. Any unique item with a 2 implicit corruption. So it could. I have a feeling it's gonna be a lot of trash, but there might be some treasure in there. Little prophecy joke for you. Okay, let's start off with 5 sets because these can be quite large. So we've got Pen with Reverberating Rod and attack speed. It's an interesting one. We'll price check these all at the end. Barracks Grip. How much is Barracks Grip by itself? All right, 3C. Global Fizz and mana gain. It's not bad, right? It's probably not bad if you're leveling, I suppose. Mana Storm, Fossilized Spirit Shield, Aura Gems, and reduced. It seems these for sure. Again, we'll check these at the end. Trapper Mind Dance for Sundance. Okay, Trapper Mind Gems, I mean, and then a double curse. I don't know. Orsies. Double curse. That's pretty cool. But we'll check these at the end. Let's just dump all these guys in here for now. Let's do a little more. Let's do 10. And then now is when I'm going to start hitting, of course, all of the massive items like chests. Yep. There you go. AoE gems and max ES on Ashfriend. Okay. Power charges and AoE gems on Eye of Malice. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting. Life gain and hit and inspiration. Wow, you can have an 8 link with Blood Reaper if you wanted to spend the currency to get the 6 linked. Infernal Mantle, all res and fizz damage reduction. Okay, of course, yeah, we're literally hitting all the huge items. Cold and Proj. That's an interesting one. On Heat Shiver, that's an interesting one for sure. Resolute Technique and Onslaught on Kill on Duresso's Passion. Okay. Fairgrove Strikhorn, ES and Max Life and Cold Ailments. Ice Tomb, Warcry Gems and Fire Damage Taken. That one I can assuredly say is bad. Carnage Heart, Attack Speed and Anger Aura Effect. Attack Speed, I mean, this could certainly be worth something. Carnage Heart's not bad. I mean, baseline Carnage Heart is 1C. Never mind, we'll see. Limb Splitter, another potential 8 link on Limb Splitter. Wow, or Limb Split. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. This card is just so cool. Like, again, even if all this stuff is worth nothing, this card is still cool. Projectile Warcry Gems on Veil of the Night. Okay. Leash of Ablation. Movement Speed and Malevolence. It's probably not terrible. Malachi's Artifice. Oh, but it lost its socket. I've never actually seen this without its socket there. You can see. I was like, what is this item? So yeah, this is unfortunately bricked. Cold Iron Point Dagger. Power charge on crit. Whoa. Wait. Okay. This could be insane. Love to look into that. Flammability and Malevolence Aura Effect. That's insane though that we hit a Cold Iron Point Dagger from this. That's just crazy. Flammability and Malevolence Aura Effect. Probably not good there. Skullhead. Max power charge and projectile gems. It's just a bad base though, right? Ash Caller, power charge on crit and Unholy Might. Okay. Roth's Reach. We have blind and fizz damage. And the fizz damage is fine, right? That's good, but it's not, you know, it's a Roth's recurve bow. Crit and Reservation of Skill. I mean, interesting. I suppose it's not crazy, but we'll see. And Wrist Grab, ES and Life. And we have 5 more. That Cold Iron Point Dagger could be insane. And then I'll pull these guys out as well. Widowmaker, Cold and Chaos, probably not. Axiom Perpetuum. Power charge on crit and AoE. I mean, it's good, really good for leveling. Really good for leveling, for sure. Storm Prism, Lightning. I mean, again, it's good. It's got the flat lightning. Nomic's Storm. ES and armor while stationary. Probably nothing too crazy there. And the last one of Arrogance in the Vaal is another 8-link on a Void Home. 45% reduced experience gain. That's a yikes. Let's turn to these costly curios now. A twice influenced Bramblejack. Of course, classic. And the last one is a 2 influence Jaws of Agony. Awesome. Well, this is super cool. Can I fit everything? Can I fit it all? I'll have to make some room. But this was really cool one. Let's see what we hit in the results. That dagger is, it's really gonna, I think it's gonna depend on this thing. This could be insane. But if you're not generating power charges otherwise, if you're using this, but I'll have to look into it a little bit, do a little research, but we'll be back. Alrighty, everyone, we are back. Now, taking a look at the results here, I was going to make a sheet, but honestly, it's really difficult to price these, A, and B, a lot of them are really just not worth anything at all. Just a couple notable call-outs here. Overall, I will say we definitely lost money on this. Very cool card, but I don't think we hit anything super valuable. So that Cold Iron Point Dagger that I was like, oh, this could be worth something, is actually probably not worth anything. I mean, I looked, and if you just look at power charge on crit, it's like 10C. There's a lot of them out there. A lot of people are getting these corrupted or corrupting them, one or the other. So they're out there, not worth too much here. Most of this stuff, it's it's not bad. A lot of these are upgrades over the base, but the base is so bad to start with, right, that it's not worth that much. Something like this is like, power charge on crit. I was looking, there's a few up there. It's like 10 or 15 chaos. That's not terrible, I suppose. Will it actually sell? Remains to be seen. Double curse on this, really neat. Actually, just despair by itself on these is about 25C. This is honestly the highest priced item I could find of all these, but it's not to say that some of these won't be worth more. Things like this with just the mana gained on attack or on hit, it's worth like 10C, 15C. Attack speed, about another like similar situation, 5, 10C. All in all, if everything were to sell at what it's priced at, I bet you could get 100C at most for all of this stuff. It's really nothing in here crazy that I was able to suss out. This was interesting. This could be worth something. I mean, if you just look here at, let's go to AoE gems. There's one for 11C, and then you look at power charges, 10, 20C. Together, these could be certainly worth a lot. It's very difficult. There's none out there that are like this. This is really the only big question mark in my eyes. Eye of Malice is not, it's not totally useless. I mean, it's a 1/2 chaos unique for sure, but it's not useless. So I suppose this could have value. So that could be something interesting there if someone is going to use that. But other than that, like things like this, cold gems, not worth anything with projectile. There aren't out there, but I don't really think it's worth that much. But overall, probably a big loss here in case, unless you guys see something that I don't. I don't believe we are going to make our money back here, but a fun card, fun gamble regardless. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one.